With Burt Barron now at 732-545-9282 or toll free at 888-545-9282. Your state, your home, your voice. Jersey Central with Burt Barron on the new Talk Radio 1450 WCTC.
It is 8:08. Welcome to hour number 3 of Jersey Central on this Telefriend Tuesday on the new Talk Radio WCTC. It's Burt Barron. Great to have you here. Coming up a little bit later on in this hour, we'll do our Need to Know Things. Also, we're going to be speaking with television star and Broadway star Bebe Neuwirth, who is going to be opening up the brand new season at Kane Stage a little bit later on this month. And we'll chat with her coming up after the 8:30 news this morning. Well, what will the future look like now that almost everyone has a mobile device? And we talked about some restaurants here in Jersey that are banning you using your cell phone or your mobile device there. Well, what are some things that makes it such a critical part of our daily lives? And what does it hold for the future? Answers to that question will be on display soon at the Mobile World Congress Americas, which is presented by the GSMA in partnership with the CITA this September in Los Angeles, California. About 20,000 people are expected to attend. All the major tech and automotive and entertainment companies are going to be there. Google, who is turning 20 today, Verizon, Ford, HBO, Hulu will all be there. With me this morning on the Miller Lite Jersey Central Newsmaker Hotline to share a little bit of a glimpse into the future, I want to welcome Reed Peterson, who is here. He's the head of the Mobile World Congress Americas to talk about what's going to be discussed in Los Angeles. Reed, good morning. It's Burt Barron. Great to have you on the air in New Jersey this morning. How are you?
Fantastic. Thanks, Burt. Thanks for having me.
Great to talk to you. Talk about why this is such an important thing for a guy that relies on his cell phone and his mobile device for virtually everything in my life. Talk about why this gathering is such an important thing.
Yeah, we all do, and it's going to be a fantastic show. I think I'm really looking forward to the new innovations and technologies and the new ways to engage and interact with the world around us. You'll see virtual reality. You'll see augmented reality. Using mobile technology and mobile connectivity to see things in the world in a different way.
You hit right on the two things that affect me the most, Reed, and that's impacting people, reaching people, and sort of having access with people. This program is on terrestrial radio. We have an app. We're streaming. I'm on digital dashboards. I'm on all these great streaming services. What's next for me when it comes for media, and how can what's new for me in terms of reaching consumers and my audience who want this program? Are there some new things on the horizon that I should be aware of?
Yeah, I think there could be some exciting things in virtual reality, kind of immersive experience, right? So, that can bring dramatic changes to a lot of different industries.
Imagine
gaming, education, radio,
someone,
healthcare, et cetera.
Almost like someone sitting right here in the studio next to me in a virtual reality kind of environment, right?
Absolutely.
I could send him to the kitchen to grab me a fresh coffee now and then, too, right? Maybe that...
Yeah, maybe not that advanced.
I don't know if that would work out. Reed, talk about some of the speakers who are going to be there, because I mentioned a couple of companies, and these are real big companies that are really on the cutting edge of technology and entertainment and media. But talk about some of the speakers who are going to be there at this gathering.
Yeah, it's going to be a great lineup. So we have speakers across AT&T, Verizon. We have the chairman of Sprint joining us. We have AEG. We have HBO. It's really kind of the convergence of all of media and entertainment, technology, and innovation right here in the heart of media and entertainment globally.
Nice. Now, 3G, when it came out, was like, this is going to change everything. 4G came out, and it's spectacular. Now we're talking about 5G. How much better is 5G going to be for the world, Reed?
Oh, 5G is phenomenal. You're talking about, speeds of 1 millisecond latency, 10 gigabit throughput, spectral efficiency. 5G is going to change the world. This will eliminate all delays and all lag, on things like remote surgery, right? So that means a surgeon with a virtual reality equipment and haptic gloves, which sense kind of motion and pressure, could operate on a patient on the other side of the world via robot.
That's remarkable. Yeah, it's just incredible how far it's come. And is it just me, Reed, or has technology and these breakthroughs, there's been just almost like a fast track of them? It seems like in the last handful of years, so many things that were just a couple years ago not even thought of are available to the consumer every day now. Is it just me, or that's how fast the technology is changing?
I think that's kind of how we're all feeling, right? And we're all just trying to catch up a little bit. But I think what you're seeing from the move from 2G to 3G, 3G to 4G, the move to 5G is going to change the world, and it's really, really exciting. We're excited to show it off.
Awesome for that. Now, the theme of the get-together this year is Imagine a Better Future. I like that. So this is literally going to be a glimpse in the future, and there's probably things that will be maybe in the beta stage or prototype stage today, that will be everyday technology a year or two from now, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, you'll see some of that. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. What's your favorite part of this thing, Reed? Are you a gamer? Are you just kind of a techie? Well, what's the favorite get together for you at this gathering every year?
Yeah, so I'm excited about a lot of different things. I think one thing in particular I'm excited about our Youth Mobile Festival. We have this what's called YOMO. It's about 9,000 students that we bring from all over LA County, a lot from Title I schools, where we showcase kind of science, technology, STEAM innovations for them. So it's really cool to see kind of the technology, the augmented and virtual reality come to life in their eyes, the future generations.
Yeah, and I think whatever we could do for that next generation of consumer, Reed, we criticize young people sometimes for their love of technology and how well and how often and how frequently they embrace technology, but I'm so excited for what someone who is just being born today, what is going to be available to them when they're my age 50 years from now, and what's going to be in their hands. It's just remarkable. I can't fathom how much farther things will be 50 years from now. It's hard to imagine. It really is.
Yeah, it's really exciting, really exciting. I mean, obviously draw some balance. I don't want my 14-year-old spending all of his time on his phone, but
right.
There are some amazing things you can do with it.
Good stuff. And we're talking about innovation that's on our car dashboards and in our cell phones, and this is all going to be covered in these couple days in Los Angeles, right?
Yep, absolutely.
All right. Well, thanks for getting up so early. You're in L.A. this morning, right?
I am. It's bright and early.
Man, oh, man. Well, thanks for getting up nice and early to talk to me several thousand miles away. And just the fact that you could call in from Los Angeles, California is remarkable in itself. So I'm excited to see what the future holds. So, Reed, thank you for the time, and good luck with this conference. And I'm sure we'll recap it or we'll talk again before next year's. All right?
Sounds great. Thanks, Bert.
All right. My pleasure. Thank you. All right. My guest, there he goes. That's Reed Peterson. He's with the GSMA. And this is an exciting get-together that's happening